We begin, unfortunately, with just an awful story out of Anson County, where a mom called 911 early yesterday morning, Monday morning, about her child being kidnapped. She said that the child was kidnapped by the father of the child. That led to a pursuit, and it was deputies in Wadesboro who spotted the vehicle in question. They tried to stop that vehicle, which led to a police chase, and that chase ended up crashing in Anson County. And that's where you find Jessie Pierre. She spoke to deputies after the tail end of this chase because deputies found a child in the car who eventually died of a fatal gunshot wound. This is the interview now here on Live Impact News on WCNC+.
So this morning around 3 a.m. there was a call on West Street in Polkton, a domestic situation. The Anson County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene. It was believed it was a custody dispute. The gentleman had left the area with a small child, and so the deputies got a description of the vehicle and was looking for the vehicle. About 8 o'clock a.m. this morning, one of the sergeants with Anson County Sheriff's Office seen the vehicle in question and went to make a traffic stop on the vehicle to check on the welfare of the child and everything. As he attempted to stop the vehicle took off at a high rate of speed, which initiated a pursuit. During the pursuit, another deputy joined in, other officers with the sheriff's office and myself tried to get in front of the vehicle to put out stop sticks to stop the vehicle or try to get it stopped safely, and which we couldn't because every time we got to an area they would make a turn. During the pursuit, speeds roughly 70, 80 miles an hour at best we can determine at this time. The vehicle traveled all through the northern part of our county. Then it turned on Little Creek Road, which is this road back over here, came northbound on Little Creek Road. Down at the corner down there is a curve. It's probably a 35-mile-an-hour curve. The vehicle started into the curve at a high rate of speed and locked the brakes up. The vehicle slid into the ditch area and where it was stopped. During the pursuit, we learned that the gentleman driving the car might possibly be armed, so no officers approached the vehicle due to him possibly being armed. Once myself and other officers from all agencies got on scene, we approached the vehicle. Inside the vehicle there was a small child we later found out to be 6 years of age with a gunshot wound to the head, and she was deceased. And there was a gentleman in the driver's seat that had a pulse and breathing with a gunshot wound to the head. We got the door open to the vehicle and administered first aid until EMS arrived. Once EMS arrived on the scene, they transported him to Atrium Anson in Wadesboro, and he was airlifted to CMC Maine, and he's in critical condition right now.
I'm just hearing all those details. I'm already like, oh my gosh. What goes through your mind just having to deal with something where it was a domestic issue, a child dead, and then a man trying to take his life?
Well, at the end of the day, this is what we signed up for, and our thoughts and prayers are with the family of that little girl. I mean, we can deal with this. It'll take time to get over, but our main concern now is her and the family and what they're going through.
Is this a family that you've been in contact with before? Have you gotten any domestic type calls?
This is the first instinct, and since I've been chief, that I've ever had in contact with these people.
What is happening now? What are you guys doing now?
Well, we're actually fixing to clear the scene, and we're actually still going to do some investigating. We got some interviews to conduct and go from there, but it's still an ongoing investigation. We still got some interviews to do and reports to write up before we actually release names and everything of the deceased and the person in critical condition, due to there's still some things that we still have to work out.
And our Jessie Pierre talking to the deputy there in Anson County. Just a tragic story there.